You open your eyes. Everything is moving through liquid glass. Time is as slow as can be. Ahead of you, the shape comes into focus. It's a wall, it's a building. There's something happening. There's fire. There's an orange glow that has turned the white marble of your city into a hellscape.
I am trying to find the people that I know. I'm looking around as I'm being blasted slowly through space, through the air. I'm trying to find anyone.
Down a street, at the end, there's an open plaza. You see a boy, 5 years old, a red shock of hair. He sits with his feet dangling in the opening, a humble fishing rod in his hand, sinking into the blackness of the void in this space.
I need to get to him.
You arrive, and the orange glow still hangs in the air, but suddenly the glass goes away. It's almost like that slowed time is left behind you.
I wipe my mouth, look at my hands.
Blood dripping off your gauntlet.
I start to approach, but from a little bit of an angle. Is it Elias?
Your son turns to look at you. Hi. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Can you come to me, please? Elias, come here.
I'm fishing. I'm trying to catch something.
What are you trying to catch?
I don't know. I don't know the kind of fish that live in a place like this.
I'm approaching.
You look into the hole, expecting to see only darkness, and you see stars. Through the hole, looking straight down, you see endless stars. And they're stars you recognize. The stars over Kath Moira. I need you to make a perception check.
First roll of the campaign.
First roll of the campaign.
So this is how it's gonna be, Brennan, you son of a bitch.
It's not called EXU fucking party time, okay? Behind you, you feel a sudden reassuring presence. A massive winged shape, a griffin formed of starlight and pure magic, nuzzles against your armor.
Instinctively just lean into him.
In a very cat-like way, your griffin nuzzles your armor and turns into a massive puddle like cats are wont to do. Lies down, talons in the front crossed. Elias looks up. Are you listening for something? You hear whispers. Hi there now, Gordranis. Gordranis.
Do you hear that, Elias? Do you hear that?
Dad, you sound crazy. Is everything okay?
Come here.
He goes, okay, but... And you see that he takes the little fishing pole and puts it in between the talons of the griffin. And he gets up, what's wrong?
And I kneel down, and I look at him and move the hair that's in his forehead off to the side, look in his eyes. I'm just glad you're safe.
Of course I'm safe. You'd never let anything happen to me.
I would never let anything happen to you. I'm going to repeat that back into it, even though I don't know what it says or what it means. Gordranis.
You repeat Gordranis back into the pool. Elias holds your arm. Dad, you know I won't look like this when you get home.
I know. Come back here.
Dad.
No, don't leave. Just let me have this.
He holds the fishing rod. I think I caught something. He disappears into the pool, and you hear... The entire neighborhood in front of you vanishes as a body the size of a mountain crashes into the city. A massive red form writhes in pain. You look and see something older than the world look back.
What are you? What are you doing here? What is this?
My child, I fear I am too late. There are
Secrets. They did not tell you. His hand is the size of a marketplace, and you look, and in the center, translucent in ghostly imagery, you see a small tree, no taller than 10 feet.
What is this?
I'm sorry, you must look. He is coming. From behind you, a figure emerges in translucent white light. Could you do me the favor of describing what your husband looked like in life?
Oh, God. This whole episode is a trigger warning.
Evandran is about 5'10". He's just a little bit shorter than I am. Half elven in appearance. If you look at Elias, our son, you're seeing the spitting image of what he's going to look like when he's grown up.
Evandran steps past you. He cannot see you, and you understand in this moment, because your husband does not meet your eyes, that this is a memory. He is not here again, and he is still gone. Steps towards the tree. He falls to his knees, clutches his stomach.
I run to his side. I know this is a memory, but I haven't seen him in so long, and I want to see his face.
He turns up to see someone else. Something's wrong. The image is shattered in a searing burst of light. You see a gleaming golden figure land with one colossal foot on the throat of this horned figure, press him further into the rubble of Avalier.
His hands are still out?
You stand now in the palm of his hand. You look up. You see the pitiless, featureless glare of the sun itself.
I look up at its face. Is it looking down in my direction?
It turns down to look at you.
Turn your eyes from this sinner. He is beyond redemption.
What has he done?
He has betrayed his kin.
You see the horned figure turns to you and says, "It's all right. It's all right. Just ask yourself, Zerxus, whom did we betray?"
I
Stop! Boom! You hold your hand, and as you hold it up, the light of the sun leaves and is abjured. The horned fiend coughs, looks at you with the expression of a being that has just had its life saved, and says, "No mortal would do this thing that you have done."
I look at his face and I start to approach one of the fingers that are standing up, probably like a pillar. Mm-hmm. And I'm holding on to him.
Yeah.
And I look up.
You see the ground, and it is fast approaching.
What?
And with that, you wake up.
Oh, Daddy.
I'm in the wrong class.